Coming to money, yes. See, one has to earn money, one has to become wealthy. Now, wealthy doesn't mean you add numbers to it. So it's completely your judgment. Are you happy with $100,000 a year or $500,000 a year or $1 million a year? It is something that you need to find answer. So wealth is very, very subjective. So for someone it's millions, for someone it's billions. So we really do not know what it is. But the state, if you look at human beings today, the state at which we are earning wealth is from a state of greed. Now, what does this greed mean? One, it means that I want everything. I'm never satisfied with what I have, and I want more and more and more. The reason you're not satisfied with what you have is because you do not have an inner state, and you are trying to empty the inner emptiness by trying to go outside and achieve. And you're thinking the more you achieve outside and fill your emptiness, you will become a happier human being. So that is why the greed that I want more and more and more. And of course, greed also is coming from a lot of comparison, and there is no connection. So when life is all about you, and when life is very self-centered and very self-centric, the state becomes very greedy because you're only living for yourself. So you are never happy or satisfied with anything. So wealth per se is not at all bad, but what is the state from which you're pursuing wealth is the most important question you need to answer. And for what purpose are you pursuing wealth is another important question you need to answer. Today the world is in a total mess. The reason we are all in a mess is because nobody knows why we are running behind money and we are trying to make money. Nobody knows. When we were making money, we were in a state of fear. When we are now losing money and do not have money, we are in a state of fear. The inner state is just not changing at all. So understand that earning money from a state of greed is very, very wrong. You're also sending a very wrong signal to the universe, and there will come a time where you will have a fall. And that fall will happen because that wealth you're earning is from a bad state, and two, it's just for you. You just want to prove to the world. You just want to feel good by comparing with someone else. You just want to feel nice by putting someone else down. And it's also very pleasure-centric. You want more and more money so that you can have more and more pleasures because you're so empty and your state is so bad that physical pleasures, become a lot. And then you move into addiction, and then addiction has its own problems. And then, of course, addicted state makes you less intelligent, less creative. Your brain actually shrinks and gets damaged. And then you will lose your intelligence and you will lose all the wealth. So everything that you worked hard for will all leave because of your bad state. We don't need greed and ambition to go and earn wealth. What we need is a connected state. Understanding why we want wealth in our life. What are we going to do with it? That's the most important question. Is it for your children? Is it for your grandchildren? Or is it for you to create some charity? Or is it for you to have a nice time as a couple to go around the world, learn and grow and transform? You have to be clear about that answer. Once you are clear about that answer, then wealth will flow into your life. Wealth will have a meaning, and it's like a Buddha driving a Benz, because there is no inner conflict, there is no inner struggle, there is no inner pain, there is no comparison. Right now, the world is constantly comparing. Even now, there's only comparison. There are so many people who are going through such struggle. Forget about wealth. There are so many people who are losing their loved ones. So many people who are struggling in ICUs. And so many frontliners who are working for us. That greed and that comparison and that self-centeredness is causing so much of pain. So understand that you will never be able to enjoy wealth. You will never be able to grow wealth if you really do not have a connected state. And if you really do not know why you want wealth. So ask why you want wealth. What are you going to do with it? Then whatever might be the crisis, you will definitely get it. And you will definitely have it and relish it.